Hello and welcome to 843 TV. We have a great show for you today. My name is Kevin Libby.
And I'm Will Ware. I'm with WHHI-TV. We are standing in front of Andy Corriveau's new State Farm office. And Andy's going to join us on the program today and tell us a little bit about putting this office together and the world of insurance in Beaufort County.
Or insurance, if you want to say it that way. We also have Joe Lee, my favorite town councilman for Port Royal. He's going to be here to talk to us about a bunch of things, not the least of which is July 4th on Port Royal.
That's right. And finally, we have Greg Rawls, who's the president of Dragon Boat Beaufort, and he's going to tell us all about Dragon Boat Day at Water Festival. So please stick around and join us for 843 TV.
It's where communities come to speak.
843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
843 TV, where Port Royal comes to speak.
843 TV, where the town of Hilton Head Island comes to speak.
843 TV,
where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. We are joined today by Andy Corriveau with State Farm. Andy, how are you today?
I'm good. Good.
We're here right in front of Andy's new office building, which is right off Boundary Street, adjacent to the Beaufort Town Center, right next to the Hilton Garden Inn, downtown Beaufort. Andy, it's beautiful. Can you tell us a little bit about the architecture and the planning going into this building?
Well, that's a great question. I'm not sure really what the style is. I asked Cooter Ramsey, who's our architect, what his definition of the architecture was, and he says it's a blend of a couple, but he would define it as traditional, urban, commercial. And that's exactly what we were going for.
Great. I think he's achieved that. Allison Ramsey, obviously an excellent architect here in Beaufort, so I think that he's accomplished that goal for sure.
Yeah, we wanted a building that looked like it might have been here 100 years, and somebody just kind of cleaned it out on the inside and repurposed it with a new modern office. So come down and take a look at it, everyone, and tell me if you agree or disagree that we accomplished our goal.
So Andy, why did you move to this location?
Well, this location, I think, gave us opportunities to grow our business that we didn't have at our old location. We needed some more space, so we knew we were going to have to move. At our old location, we did a lot of internet sales, but if you come on board as a client through the internet, you still want that personal service, and this location is going to give us an opportunity to better deliver on that personal service, we think.
Well, it's a great location.
Well, thank you. We're very excited.
And it's in the heart of an area that's had a great vision in the Boundary Street redevelopment. Tell us what you think's going on there.
Well, my understanding is that the developer will continue to build mixed-use buildings, which in my opinion make it a more vibrant community. Town Center will also have an apartment complex which will bring a lot of residents in, so those businesses don't have to close at 5 o'clock when everybody leaves. You'll live and work in the same place. We're excited about the prospects of what's going to happen out here. We wanted to be a part of that, and we're glad we're sort of on the ground floor in a lot of ways.
Sure. In a lot of places you can't live and walk to the grocery store, and this whole area is that way, and so you can get a quart of milk just about any time.
Well, I think, yeah, and that makes it nice. But also the city has plans to redevelop Green Lawn, make it into a boulevard type road like they did Bladen Street. Wide sidewalks, planting medians with trees. So it's going to be a more inviting neighborhood as well.
Yeah, that's great. That's really great.
Andy, talk to us about what you're doing online. You referenced you're doing some internet marketing. What are you doing on the internet?
Well, most people do a lot of research and they buy things over the internet. That's just the way things are done today. But that's changed our insurance industry. At one time, insurance was a service. You came in, we provided a service to you. Nowadays, when you're competing with other companies on the internet, the only competitive edge that you can develop is price.
Absolutely.
So now price is how we sell insurance policies. So we've moved ourselves as a service industry into an industry where we're providing a commodity like everybody else. So in that sense, it's changed, but people's expectations of service has not changed. So our office here is easier to get to, is more visible, centrally located, So when folks come in and they want us to take ownership of a problem, they don't want to explain it 10 times over the telephone until they finally talk to somebody, right?
That's right.
You can come into our office, we'll take ownership of that problem, we'll take care of it and get your answers for you.
Now, Andy, let's talk a little bit about insurance, your core business here. We here in Beaufort have been blessed over the past few years where we haven't really been affected by a devastating storm, like a lot of the people, a lot of other regions of the country. What are your thoughts on that? How can you help people of Beaufort prepare and be confident in their insurance should a major storm come our way?
Well, that's a long question. You got about 6 answers coming your way.
Okay, great.
Well, first of all, you know, as far as predictability for a storm, I mean, there are a lot of folks who think that we're not exposed to a big storm. I suspect they should probably talk to the folks up at Sandy Hook.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You know, they got complacent. And so I think one of the things that we need to do is to guard against becoming complacent and relying on thinking that we're not going to have a storm.
Right.
That's not the case. Mm-hmm. We will have a storm. It's just a matter of when we'll have that storm. Yeah. So the best thing you can do to prepare is to make sure that your home is built safely, that you've done all the things necessary to mitigate and keep your home from being easily damaged in the storm, and then to make sure that the company that you're dealing with is a reputable company, has a good financial rating. A best rating would be the better type of rating to get, and that you're confident in that company's ability to pay claims in the event of a catastrophic loss. So those 3 things are probably the first thing, but we're going to have a storm. Hopefully it's not going to be soon. Hopefully we'll continue to be blessed.
That's right.
And not have to worry about recovering from the storm. Mm-hmm. But that should maybe be the 4th thing, and that is you should get plans in place. How are you going to take care of your family? How are you going to put your business back online, so to speak? What do you need to do to get back into your home? Where are you going to stay if you can't come back to your home?
Right.
Make sure you have emergency supplies if you're stuck here. Mm-hmm. The best thing to do is leave.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, don't.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
And it's not being a coward.
right.
You know, there's no macho man here, so
That's
to
right.
speak. We need to take care of ourselves so that we can come back and work on recovery.
Absolutely. Well, Andy, thank you so much for having us and joining us today on 843 TV, and we'll be right back with more 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.